So hello everyone, I am Sheetal, your student mentor from Hitbullseye, who brings you videos or CUET updates every now and then. So I welcome you all to today's live. And today's live is gonna be a very important and a helpful one. Therefore, I want you all to share it with your friends, like it if you like it, and it will be helpful for maximum people, and that is what our goal is. We want maximum students who are going to appear into CUET exam of this year to benefit as much as they can from this video. So you must have guessed the topic by now. You must have all seen the thumbnail and it's written here. So today's topic will be 40 days study plan for CUET. Alright. So I am sure not many of you have started preparing for CUET yet, which is completely understandable because you are all very engaged with your board exams. Your board exams, they commenced around 26th of April if I'm not wrong, and they will last till around 15th of June. So CUET exam will be conducted in first 2 weeks of July. If you are waiting for the 15th of June to let your board exams be completed and you're thinking that then you will start preparing for CUET exam, no my dear students, it will not help you. See, CUET exam is not going to be a rocket science. It's something related to you have been studying in your 11th and 12th class, and the general test or the reading comprehension section is also something that you don't prepare in just 10 or 15 days. It's a habit that you need to acquire with time, and I'm sure you must have all been practicing it in your school days, right, for your exams. Okay, so let us see how you can utilize these remaining 40 days in a judicious way to complete all the syllabus, to brush up all your knowledge that can help you ace this exam. And trust me, this is possible if you judiciously divide the days and the syllabus and study accordingly. So come, let's see how you can divide the syllabus. I have very carefully and intelligently curated a timetable or a study plan for these 40 days, and if you feel it's helpful, do follow it and see the results yourself. Okay, so first question is, have you not started your preparations yet? I am sure many of you must have not started it, but do not fret. All you need to do is keep calm and study hard. Yes. So only if you keep calm, you will be sane enough and you will be calm enough to study in your remaining days and complete your syllabus on time. अगर आप पहले ही डर गए तो I am sure आप कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ कर सकते हैं इस एग्ज़ाम में, लेकिन अगर आप काम रहेंगे, कंपोज्ड रहेंगे और बहुत ही इंटेलिजेंटली, जुडिशियसली टाइम को डिवाइड करोगे तो अभी भी आप इस एग्ज़ाम को क्रैक कर सकते हो. ओके okay, so every student who goes for preparation of any exam, okay, be it a undergraduate exam or a postgraduate exam or some competitive exam, the first question that comes to a student's mind, or you can say the doubts that hampers a student's minds, are where to start the preparation from, right? हमें idea नहीं होता है, especially the students who are just coming out of their 12th class. They've just given their 12th board exam and they are coming out of their comfort zone. अभी तक उन्हें teachers guide करते थे for most of their exams, but now the big question is where to start the preparation from if they want to appear for CUET exam. So the answer to this question is always start from the basics. Basics, as in I am not asking you to go into too much of depth of your syllabus. You must all have been studying your domain subjects by now. You are preparing for board exam, and you have studied these subjects throughout the year, throughout your 11th and 12th standard. So all you need to do at this point of time is just to revise those pointers or those highlighted points. क्योंकि ये जो एग्ज़ाम है ये MCQ फॉर्म में आएगा. दिस इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू बी अ सब्जेक्टिव एग्ज़ाम. There is no compulsion or there is no need to go into the depth of every subject. So इस टाइम पे आपको क्या करना है, कहाँ से अपनी प्रिपरेशन शुरू करनी है, बेसिक से. आपको एक ब्रॉड प्लान बनाना है, अपने सब्जेक्ट को सेग्रीगेट करना है अलग अलग सेक्शंस में, एरियाज में. एक ब्रॉड आइडिया लेने के बाद देन यू गो फॉर इंडिविजुअल टॉपिक्स टू कवर देम अप. ओके, द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट ऑल शुड बी स्टडीड. अब ये क्वेश्चन भी बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स के माइंड में आता है. नाउ अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स आर फ्रेटिंग दैट दिस एग्जाम इज गोइंग टू बी हेल्ड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम and we are completely naive about what all should we be studying. स्टूडेंट्स को लग रहा है कि सिलेबस बहुत ज़्यादा है, 3 सेक्शन है, हम कैसे मैनेज करेंगे. बट ट्रस्ट मी, सिर्फ आपको सिलेबस दिखने में ज़्यादा लग रहा है, इट्स नॉट डिफिकल्ट एट ऑल. द सेक्शन 1 दैट इज़ लैंग्वेज पार्ट, इफ़ यू आर ऑप्टिंग फॉर इट, उसमें आपको सिर्फ कॉम्प्रीहेंसिव और ग्रामेटिकल जो रूल्स हैं उन पे अपना थोड़ा नॉलेज जो है वो ब्रश अप करना है. For which what you can do is you can start reading now. You can give daily 15 to 20 minutes to read random articles from internet, from newspaper, or maybe you can refer to some interesting book of yours. You just have to acquire or ingrain that ability to read and comprehend quick as possible. Okay, so we will discuss this at length, that what all should be studied and how it should be studied. The third common question is what should be the strategy or the study plan. So this is something that makes you crack that exam or ace the exam or be successful on that D-Day. It is the strategy you make or the study plan that you make and how successfully you follow it. This is the deciding factor to crack any exam. And therefore, I have come up with a study plan to make it easy for you. This will save you time. You won't have to sit and think about how to divide the syllabus according to the days. I believe the timetable that I have curated must be helpful enough for you to just follow it and divide your syllabus accordingly. Okay. So now we have some common tips and tricks to ace any exam. Okay, be it any exam, चाहे वो आपके स्कूल लेवल का एग्जाम हो, यूजी लेवल का हो, पीजी लेवल का हो, there are certain factors, certain deciding factors that helps you crack any exam, and those factors are, see, you need to listen to me very carefully and follow and understand these factors. So the first factor is study every day and organize your time. Okay, so this reminds me of Goethe. Goethe is a Roman poet. Goethe's quote that every second is of infinite value. Yes, student, at this point of time when CUET is soon approaching, it's just around the corner, every second of your life, every second of your day counts. So you have to judiciously use every second and plan your days, your syllabus accordingly. Okay. As in, there are 24 hours. Okay, so you are left with 40 days. There are 24 hours in a day. 24 hours में से अगर आप अपनी 7 to 8 hours जो हैं, you are spending these hours for your sleep time, you are still left with around 12 hours, right? Suppose now you are using 2 hours of your day for other activities, as in having your food or having rest or going for a walk or taking bath. You are still left with 14 hours. So these 14 hours will be the deciding hours or the hours that you have to plan, and you have to think about segregating the subject and the areas that need to be covered in these 14 hours. As in, you can give 2 to 3 hours daily for your CUET preparation, and the rest 10 to 11 hours will be for your board exam preparation. See, it's not gonna cost you your marks for board exam. It will only help you. So the second point is Yeah, the second point is make your own study aids. Okay, so we often find simple studying or reading as a routine practice. You get bored very easily just by reading. It becomes very monotonous that you are reading the text, you are just learning the questions. So what you can do is you can make your own study aids. उस स्टडी को, उस प्रेपरेशन को आप इतना इंटरेस्टिंग बना सकते हो कि आपको अपने आवर्स का पता ही नहीं लगेगा, एंड you see you will learn too many things by the end of the day. As in, you can make flashcards. जो आपके इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं आप उनके फ्लैश कार्ड्स बना सकते हो, एक प्लेफुल तरीके से चीज़ों को याद कर सकते हो. आप इसके लिए नोट्स बना सकते हो. When you are reading or preparing for your coming board exam, you just have to do one thing: keep the highlighters with you and keep highlighting those important points, so that just before the CUET exam, when you are revising the syllabus, you just have to look at those highlighted points or the mnemonics you have made at the corner of those pages, or the notes that you have made. Trust me, those are only the things that are going to help you and that you will remember, because those are your handwritten notes or your own mnemonics. Okay, so this was our second point, that you can make your own study aids. The third point is divide big concepts into smaller one. Now this is a very helpful practice while you are preparing for any exam. आप किसी भी बड़े टॉपिक को देख के पहले ही टेंशन लेते हैं कि ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा ब्रॉड है, हाउ विल आई कवर इट अप. बट ट्रस्ट मी, इफ़ you know break it into those smaller chunks or pieces, or you segregate that broad syllabus into the smaller parts, it will become easy. Starting के लिए आपको क्या करना है? Make small aims. As in, today I have to, okay, let's take example of one subject. Let us take example of history. Now, as in, you have to cover 3 parts in history, that is ancient history, medieval, and modern history. What you can do is divide your days and divide the syllabus, as in you will take 5 days to cover your ancient history, the next 5 days to cover your medieval history and the modern history. ऐसे छोटे गोल्स आप पहले लेके चलो, एंड देन इवेंचुअली यू विल रीच द बिगर एम, और आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. इट विल बी दैट ईजी फॉर यू. अब एंशंट हिस्ट्री में भी आप फर्दर सेग्रीगेट कर सकते हो कि आप हरप्पन सिविलाइजेशन के बारे में पढ़ रहे हो, या फिर आप महाभारत या रामायण के बारे में पढ़ रहे हो. मिडीवियल हिस्ट्री को भी आप फर्दर बाइफरकेट कर सकते हो कि आप भक्ति मोमेंट्स के बारे में कितने दिन लगाओगे या कितने आवर्स आप स्पेंड करोगे, या फिर आप मुगल एम्पायर जो इस टाइम पे प्रोमिनेंट थी उसके लिए आप डेज कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करोगे. सिमिलरली मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री में जो ब्रिटिश कलोनियलाइजेशन कैसे हुई, कब हुई, आप उसके लिए डेज डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करो. फिर फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल कैसे थी, हु वर ऑल फ्रीडम फाइटर्स, गांधी जी का क्या रोल था, फिर हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कैसे बना. See, I am telling you this by my own experience. Back in the day when I was giving my UGC NET exam, what I did is I took that that long wala exam sheet, the one on which we write the answer in our exams, in our school exams, and I just wrote the ages or the periods of time. I distributed my syllabus into some 7 to 8 parts, and then I just wrote those mnemonics or the pointers in the answer sheet, and just before my exam I referred to those points. आपने कितना डेप्थ में थ्रू आउट योर प्रिपरेशन पढ़ा है वो इतना काम नहीं आएगा. इवेंचुअली यू विल रिमेंबर दोज थिंग्स अगर आपको ब्रॉड टॉपिक्स पता है. So this I believe can help you also. It helped me, so why can't it help you? Okay, so let's look at the next point now. The next point is that you should not neglect easy stuff. So this is a common mistake we all make, and trust me, it's a flaw in our preparation. कुछ चीज़ों को हम सोचते हैं कि ये बहुत ईजी है एंड आई विल ईजिली रिमेंबर इट, सो आई डोंट नीड टू स्टडी इट, लेट मी सेव टाइम. बट वॉट हैपन्स ऑन द फाइनल डे और द डे of the exam is you tend to forget those things. So it won't cost you too much of time. Even the easy stuff should be touched upon, and trust me, revising these easy stuff or the section that you are confident about is going to bag you those extra points, and this will give you edge over other students. So do not neglect easy stuff. The next point is you should practice for the inevitable. Inevitable is unavoidable. So there are certain topics about which we are very sure कि ये तो एग्जाम में आना ही आना है. एज इन अगर आप मैथ्स का एग्जाम दे रहे हो, डिफ्रेंसिएशन या इंटीग्रेशन से तो एक या दो क्वेश्चंस आने ही हैं. इफ़ यू आर श्योर अबाउट इट देन डू नॉट नेग्लेक्ट इट. तो यहाँ पे दिस इज ऑल्सो अ पॉजिटिव पॉइंट कि अगर आपको पता है कोई चीज़ इनएविटेबल है, स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग फॉर इट. बी इट सम essay, be it some article, or be it some mathematical problems that you know for sure are going to come in the exam. Start practicing them. Now cut out distractions. अभी इस टाइम पे, इस एज पे, I know you people get distracted very easily and it's no fault of yours. आज के social media era में there are so many distractions, right? You have so many social media accounts and you easily get distracted. Once you get a notification on your phone, you just tend to pick your phone and see who's texted you or who's put a story or something like that. But trust me, these 40 days are going to be the deciding days for you. उन सभी चीज़ों के लिए you have rest of your life. अगर आज आप डेडिकेटेडली अपने ये 40 डेज इस प्रेपरेशन को दे देंगे, इट्स गोइंग टू हेल्प यू ओनली, इट्स गोइंग टू मेक योर लाइफ बेटर, एंड ट्रस्ट मी, यू विल हैव अ बेटर सोशल लाइफ if you enter or end up in a college or university of your choice. तो इस टाइम पे try to compromise a little with the distraction, try to avoid family functions or trips or maybe farewells at this point of time, or going out with the friends. Give these 40 days to yourself for your own good, for your own better life. Okay? The last point, which is a key factor in acing any exam, is regular रिविजन. आप चाहे कितना भी पढ़ लो लास्ट डे तक, आप चाहे सारा सिलेबस कवर अप कर लो, इफ यू हैव नॉट रिवाइज्ड इट, there are chances that you will not remember it. See, because we are human, we have certain capacity, certain mental capacity. Just by reading it once, it may help to some students who are the gifted ones, but just to stay on the safer side, you should definitely do regular revision. What can you do for regular revision is, just before sleeping, when you are on bed, just think about or recall all those things that you have studied throughout the day. It won't cost you any extra time. You don't have to pick up pen or paper. Just when you are laying on your bed, just before your sleep, recall those things. This will help you. Trust me, this will really help you. And one thing also you can do is think about the topics that need to be covered on the other day. अगर आप अगले दिन का टाइम टेबल या अगले दिन के टॉपिक्स एक दिन पहले सोच के रखेंगे, दिस विल सेव यू टाइम ऑन द नेक्स्ट डे, और आप एमलेस नहीं होंगे. आप मॉर्निंग में जब उठोगे तो आपको पता होगा कि दीज आर द टॉपिक्स टू बी कवर्ड टुडे. जस्ट फॉलो दीज स्टेप्स फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द 40 days and you will see the magic yourself. Okay, so these were some tips and tricks that I believe you must follow. So, see, looking at the broad syllabus as it has been mentioned by the UGC NTA website, so you will have 3 sections in this exam, right, distributed into 2 slots, which is a different thing. Okay, so in the first section you will have 13 languages as in medium for your comprehension, and the 20 languages that will be the foreign languages, as in the languages that you want to study or that you want to do honors in while you are in your graduation. तो इन languages की practice के लिए इस time पे इन 40 days में आप क्या कर सकते हो? You can practice RC, parajumbles, verbal ability, vocabulary and grammar. Now verbal ability इज़ नॉट जस्ट वन थिंग, इसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें आती हैं. इसमें आपकी वोकेबलरी भी आएगी, इसमें आपके फ्रेजल वर्ब्स आएंगे, ओके इसमें सिनोनिम्स एंड एंटोनिम्स आएंगे, और फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स की फॉर्म में भी आपकी वर्बल एबिलिटी को टेस्ट किया जा सकता है. बट just by looking at the different areas I have mentioned, just don't think that it's hard. You just have to, you know, develop a practice of reading things, reading articles, and this will eventually help you. It's a practice you will slowly inculcate. The next section, that is domain subject. ये subject specific section है. जिस स्टूडेंट को अपने ग्रेजुएशन में कोई स्पेसिफिक सब्जेक्ट्स अगर चूज करने हैं, द सब्जेक्ट दैट दे वांट टू ग्रेजुएट इन, they have to select from some 27 domain subjects that will fall in section 2. Now suppose a student wants to do his PCM, that is physics, chemistry, maths, that is BSc non-medical in his graduation. तो उसे अपना कैसे preparation करनी है in 40 days में? What he will do is, he can follow MCQs of class 12th, 11th and 12th syllabus plus the syllabus mentioned by NTA website. अब NTA की website पे भी हर एक इंडिविजुअल सब्जेक्ट के लिए कुछ एरियाज दिए हैं दैट नीड टू बी कवर्ड अप, विच आर मोर और लेस सिमिलर टू योर NCERT बुक्स और योर CBSE syllabus. So what you are reading at present for your board exam, you just have to focus completely on that syllabus. That is what going to come in your exam. The only difference is it will come in MCQ forms, and this is going to be easy for you. The last section is जनरल टेस्ट. नाउ अ लॉट ऑफ यू आर फ्रेटिंग ऑफ दिस जनरल टेस्ट, है ना. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स वरी कर रहे हैं कि जो ये जनरल टेस्ट है इसमें बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स हैं, एज इन जीके है, इसमें स्टैटिक जीके भी है, करंट अफेयर्स हैं, डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन है, मैथमेटिक्स है, लॉजिकल एनालिटिकल रीजनिंग है. बट दिस इज जस्ट नथिंग. दिस इज जस्ट टू चेक योर यू नो इंटेलिजेंस लेवल और मेंटल एबिलिटी, जो एवरेज लेवल का होगा, मॉडरेट लेवल का होगा. इट्स नॉट गोना बी एनीथिंग डिफिकल्ट. For GK, you can refer to YouTube videos or some book like Lucent. You can, you know, touch upon the topics that are important, that you feel are important. You can follow our channel. You can buy our test series and mock test. We have very well curated the syllabus. Even in my last live, when I made a slide on English section, that is English comprehensive section, so I picked up some RCs, an important question from the mock test that we have prepared. The academicians at our Hitbullseye have prepared. I picked the questions from there, and we were even getting questions from students as in where are the RCs from. So they were quite impressive ones. If you want to study more such things, you want to test yourself through those type of question, you are always free to buy our study material, our test series, or join our crash course. Okay, so coming back to the general test, maths is not going to be that difficult. बहुत ही basic सा math होगा 8th से 10th class तक का. और logical और analytical reasoning के लिए भी you can refer to, you know, any good website or any good टेक्स्ट बुक जिसमें आपको कुछ पर्टिकुलर टाइप्स के लॉजिकल रीजनिंग के और एनालिटिकल रीजनिंग के क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, ब्लड रिलेशन से रिलेटेड या डायरेक्शन से रिलेटेड. इवन इफ यू प्रैक्टिस देम जस्ट फॉर 10 days, you will be thorough with them. You'll have an idea कि किस तरह के क्वेश्चन एनालिटिकल और लॉजिकल रीजनिंग में आते हैं. सो ऑल इन ऑल, this is not going to be difficult for you. This is the section you are already studying about. This is the section you have had a hold on because you have all been doing your RCs for a long time now. But if you still want to brush up and learn more things, you can always refer to our videos or our test series. Same goes for the third section. Okay, now, so this is what I have broadly distributed the syllabus in 40 days. This is how I have done it. So I have distributed it in four time periods, you can say, 10 days each. The first 10 days you should be covering up 40% of your syllabus. अब वो आपको देखना है कि आपको अपने दिन के कितने घंटे कौन से सेक्शन को देने हैं, कौन से सब्जेक्ट को देने हैं. 40% syllabus अगर आप first 10 days में कर लोगे तो it's gonna be, you know, you would have covered maximum of syllabus within the first 10 days. और इससे आपको एक एज मिलेगा बाकी स्टूडेंट्स पे, बिकॉज यू विल बी लेफ्ट जस्ट विद द 60% ऑफ सिलेबस. यू विल बी मोर काम एंड यू विल बी मोर कॉन्फिडेंट कि हाँ, जब मैंने 40% कर लिया तो 30% इज़ नथिंग डिफ़िकल्ट टू मैनेज. तो पहले 10 डेज में आप अपना 40% सिलेबस करो, नेक्स्ट 10 डेज में 30%, उससे नेक्स्ट 10 डेज में 30%. यू विल बी डन विद योर 100% सिलेबस बाय देन. सो टुडे इज 20th of May and you have time up until 30th of June. So you roughly have 40 days, है ना. तो इन 40 days में as in May के end तक अगर आप 40% सिलेबस कर लोगे तो 60% सिलेबस बचेगा जो आप 20th of June तक कर सकते हो. And then comes the game changer time, that is the revision time. Be thorough with your syllabus in last 10 days. You have to see how you will manage the time, but this is something, a very important point that I am telling you is revision is must. आपको अपने initial 30 days में सारा syllabus cover up करना पड़ेगा या maximum syllabus cover up करना पड़ेगा. It would be well and good अगर आप उसे 2 बार revise कर पा रहे हैं, but one revision is a must. Okay, moving on to our next slide. This is how I have distributed your syllabus for every day. Every day you can spend at least 1 hour or 2 hour, or you can give 1 hour or 2 hour to each subject. In the first 10 days, when you have to cover your 40% syllabus, give 1 hour each to all the 3 sections if you are going for all the 3 sections. Similarly, next 10 days में try to give, this is a common thing कि आप 1 से 2 hour जो आपको लग रहा है कि आपका weak area है, as in if you want to change your subject in graduation. अभी suppose you are doing PCM, you are doing non-medical in 12th and then you want to do honors in sociology or maybe in political science, तो उसके लिए आपको थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा टाइम देना पड़ेगा दूसरे स्टूडेंट्स के कंपटीशन में आने के लिए. तो ट्राई टू गिव 2 hours to that specific subject and 1 hour each to general test and reading comprehension section. तो इसमें आपको क्या करना है, आपको अपने RCs को प्रैक्टिस करना है, आपको अपनी रीडिंग को एनहांस करना है और अपने ग्रामर को ब्रश अप करना है. नाउ अगेन डू नॉट गो इनटू द डेप्थ ऑफ द ग्रामर, क्योंकि उतना इन डेप्थ क्वेश्चंस वो नहीं पूछेंगे. जस्ट हैव एन आइडिया अबाउट कि फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच कौन कौन से हैं, वो क्या होते हैं, उनके अंडर कौन से पॉइंट्स आते हैं. दिस विल बी इनफ एंड इट विल हेल्प यू. आप NCERTs को और अपने हैंड रिटन नोट्स को रेफ़र कर सकते हैं. अपने जनरल सेक्शन के लिए भी आप अपनी GK को ब्रश अप कर सकते हैं. करंट अफेयर्स के लिए यू कैन डेली वॉच द न्यूज़ चैनल्स और यू नो जस्ट गो थ्रू द हेडलाइंस ऑफ द न्यूज़पेपर. दिस विल कीप यू अपडेटेड विद द करंट अफेयर्स. करंट एज इन लास्ट 2-3 मंथ्स में हमारी कंट्री में या कौन से इंपॉर्टेंट चेंजेस आए हैं, तो दैट इज़ ऑल करंट अफेयर्स. आप अपने क्वांट को थोड़ा ब्रश अप कर सकते हैं. 8 से 10th क्लास तक की बुक में जस्ट हैव अ रफ आइडिया कि हाँ इसमें ये सिलेबस है, दीज आर द टॉपिक्स दैट आई नीड टू नो. अपना डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन और LR और AR को, दैट इज लॉजिकल रीजनिंग और एनालिटिकल रीजनिंग को भी आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट 10 days you will have to cover up 30% syllabus, again giving 1 hour each, and in the last days you will almost be done with your board exams also. You will have no other excuse now to waste any more time or spend any more time just for the board exam. ये आपका बहुत ही crucial time होने वाला है, ये deciding time होने वाला है, and you stand a very good chance to ace this exam अगर इन 10 days को आप अच्छे से utilize करो और अपना complete revision करो. अगर कुछ points आपके इस revision में रह भी जाते हैं, you can cover it up in these 10 days with a very focused approach. So this was a broad timetable that I made for you that is going to be really helpful to you. I believe it proves to be helpful to you and it proves to be fruitful. Okay, so this is a quote by Oscar Wilde. I just brought up this quote because I felt it is a motivating one. It will be motivating for you also. It is, what seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. ऐसा होता है ना, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट बहुत लो हार्टेड फील करते हैं अभी इस टाइम पे. स्टूडेंट्स आर वंडरिंग कि ऑलरेडी वी आर हैविंग आवर बोर्ड एग्जाम्स, तो व्हाई इज द CUET इज गोइंग टू बी कंडक्टेड, यू नो, टू गेट देम एंट्री इनटू द यूनिवर्सिटीज़. इस टाइम पे उन्हें बहुत सारे नेगेटिव थॉट्स आ रहे होंगे कि आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू प्रिपेयर और समथिंग लाइक दैट. बट जैसे ऑस्कर वाइल्ड कहते हैं कि ये सिर्फ बिटर ट्रायल्स हैं. जिसे हम कहते हैं कि ये हमारा एक तरह से इम्तिहान है, हमारा टेस्ट है, बस बिटर ट्रायल्स हैं इस टाइम पे. And you never know, these bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. Blessings in disguise. Disguise is misleading appearance. कि तुम्हें लग रहा है कि ये बहुत ही डार्क टाइम है, बहुत ही लो फेज है, बहुत ही बिटर ट्रायल्स है, बट यू नेवर नो, दे आर ब्लेसिंग्स फॉर यू. क्या पता इस एग्ज़ाम के थ्रू आप अपनी ड्रीम कॉलेज या ड्रीम यूनिवर्सिटी में वो अपनी एक सीट हासिल कर पाए. So, you know, keeping this thought of Oscar Wilde in mind, just go through the timetable that I have just mentioned and try to segregate, distribute your syllabus accordingly, and trust me, you will be able to ace this exam. That is all in today's live. I believe this helps you to distribute your subjects, your areas accordingly, and we will be coming up with more such lives and videos that will be helpful to you. So I believe you liked the video. If you did, do not forget to like, share and subscribe, because this will also uplift our morale. We are trying to do our best for you, and this is going to be helpful to you only. Thank you and have a very nice day.